Treat every meeting as if it were your last. Puts a perspective, doesn't it? The reason why I love this quote is because one thing I realize is that we often take our interactions with our friends, our family, our siblings and all for granted. Something that tells you, hey, look, you're gonna see this person again. But the reality is that there have been many instances, we've heard hundreds of stories where people have ended off on a wrong note and something happened to something unfortunate has happened to that person, and then they never got a chance to reconcile or tell them how much they love them, because we take things for granted and we think that we'll always have time to say those things to that person, so we just look past it. But hey, look, why take that chance? We don't even know what's gonna happen next second, so why take that chance? And I know this is gonna sound cliche, but hey dude, if you love someone, go tell them. If you have a fight with someone, go reconcile, tell them you're sorry. If you miss someone, tell them. And if we treat every meeting as if it were our last, then we would actually be more mindful of what we're saying. We would not end it on a bad note, and we will never ever take it for granted. But hey, wait. You know about Pre always puts a twist. So what if you treat every interaction as if it were your first? If you treat every interaction as if it were your first, it's a fresh start. It's a fresh meeting. It's a brand new person every time. Just try to imagine that for a second, okay? So physically what you would first do is when you see someone new for the first time, because you're curious, who is this person? They have a whole story. You have so many experiences that you could potentially share with them. So you were excited, right? So that feeling, that sense of excitement. And when that person sees you getting excited, they're gonna get excited. So the whole interaction starts on a beautiful, beautiful note. If we dig deeper, why is it important to treat every interaction as if it were your first? Is because leave the past to the past. The baggages, the judgments, the wrongdoings, whatever that the person might have done to you or might have done to another person, leave that in the past. They could have changed. Why let their past, or why let your past define who you are today? And why should that stop your interaction with this person? Be yourself. Be who you are today when you're interacting with that person. And that's all you need to do to make sure that the interaction is blissful. Be interested in what this person has to say. Because I believe that everyone is constantly evolving. They're constantly learning something, they're exposed to different things, and these little things actually contribute to who you are as a person. They may not have completely changed into a whole new person, but there's something that they might have learned. There's this tiny thing that might have, been different. So be interested in that change. We're so used to ask, hey, how are you? And our typical response is, oh, I'm good, how are you? The house might be burning in the background, you don't even know, but like, hey, I'm good, how are you doing? So we're so used to these generic responses. Change what you ask them. So now I started doing this new thing where I ask people, what made you smile today? And it sounds so cheesy, but hey, it works. Ask someone, what made you smile today? And they will think of something, that made them smile either today or like yesterday, or something that made them smile. And when they're experiencing it, they get a bit excited, they're a bit happy as well. And then when they're telling you the story, you get a bit happy. And like, again, the whole interaction starts on such a positive note. Basically, the lesson of the day is treat every interaction as if it were your last, so that we won't take it for granted, and as if it were your first. Thank you so much for listening, you guys, and I really hope that you're mindful of every interaction that you're having, and that you guys have beautiful, beautiful relationships that could blossom out of it. Thank you so much.